tonight. They actually have really nice weather this evening around Augusta and North Augusta. We've already seen the rain around town, so that's pushed off towards our south. And now we're looking at rain cold air in place, 75 degrees being reported at Bushfield after that storm impacted us just about an hour or so ago. Here's a current look at our radar network, and we are still looking at pretty decent thunderstorms across portions of Burt County, Jefferson County. You've been getting hit pretty hard, especially between Louisville and Wadley. These are building towards Millen, Sylvania, Swainsboro, Midville. So kind of the southern CS area is going to be next in line for this. And I'll widen out this briefly. Other thing to take note of, you can see these outflow boundaries pushing out. So remember, as that outflow boundary kind of reaches the storm, could amplify it pretty quickly. So watch out for the potential of maybe even a strong to severe thunderstorm along Highway 25 here between Waynesboro and Millen over the next 15-20 minutes. Now for us here in Augusta, we're dry, and honestly looking outside, we got pretty clear skies right now. So really drying out after seeing those storms around earlier this afternoon. There are still a few thunderstorms up towards the lake between Lincoln and Wilkes County. So a few of those storms are up there, but those will gradually come to an end as well as we get into later tonight. If you are here around Augusta, we should have a pretty good opportunity to check out the space station tonight. Unfortunately, if those storms stick around for you by around 9 o'clock, you're probably not going to be able to see this, but this one's going to be visible at 9:02 p.m. It's going to last about 6 minutes, and it should be visible to everyone as long as there's no clouds around. So that'll be kind of the only thing that would keep you from seeing it. But if you want to check this out, just set your alarm for 9:02 p.m. It should be pretty cool to see the space station again tonight. Here's our day planner tomorrow. This is what we have to look forward to. I would imagine we have a pretty nice day on Wednesday. We're going to wake up upper 60s. Afternoon highs should stay in the upper 80s to near 90. And overall low rain chances. Not expecting a ton of rain, but as we say pretty much every day here, it's summertime, so it's never a 0% chance of rain. But I would imagine a lot of us do stay dry most of the day on Wednesday. Let's take a look at it. So through this evening and to tonight, you can see those storm chances will be with us up until around 9, 10 o'clock. Drying out overnight, and we should stay completely dry through Wednesday morning. It would be later into the afternoon. We'll start to notice a few more clouds show up, and that's what's going to help keep our temperatures below average. You can see kind of the clouds keeping us upper 80s to low 90s. But there are a few showers that do pop up. So once again, 20% chance or less you see rainfall on Wednesday, but it's not zero. Thursday, that's when it starts to get interesting. We're looking at a couple of different models here, and we're looking at one model here, but I'm going to show you a different model in a second. And this is going to be the tricky part. It looks like we are going to have a high opportunity to see a good bit of rainfall between Thursday and Friday. The timing of the rain is what's going to be difficult to kind of pinpoint exactly right now. So we're going to have to wait and kind of see how models kind of fine tune this forecast. But looking at our two high resolution models that only go out 3 days max, the HRRR we just looked at, that's a little bit more aggressive with the rain showing up early into the day, to whereas our IBM graph model doesn't really have any rain around the area Thursday morning. It doesn't even bring rainfall until we get to late Thursday afternoon and Thursday night. So this is the fun part about forecasting. You can look at a dozen different weather models, and they're all going to show you something different. So this is the difficult part about just trying to get an accurate forecast in place. I know people want a lot of details. It's summertime, it's chaos in our atmosphere, and it's just difficult to kind of form exact forecasts that your specific address is going to see rain on this specific hour, on this specific day. Just impossible to do, folks. So the chance for rain will be with us Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday. I would say we have the most confidence that Friday is going to be our wettest day across the area. But a lot of that rainfall could push through early Friday to where when a lot of us are awake during the day, we don't necessarily see a ton of rainfall. But it looks like overall between Thursday and Friday, that's when our heaviest rain chances will be in place. And we could see some heavy rain in a few spots that may be able to trigger a flood alert or two. This is going to be our setup by Friday. So the stalled boundary that's really been in place the last couple of days, it's just going to nudge a little bit further north for us again, and then we're just going to see disturbances move in from the northwest and override that front. So that's going to keep pretty high rain chances in play, not only for the first part of our Friday, but potentially even into Friday afternoon. But the good news is whenever we have storm chances like this, it keeps our high temperatures cooler than average. So our high temps do look to stay near 90 tomorrow, and then we're talking only mid to upper 80s Thursday and Friday. Now remember, that's mainly because we are expecting a good bit of clouds, high rain chances. So it's not necessarily going to be feeling nice and dry outside. It's just going to be cooler thanks to not seeing too much sunshine. Now by the weekend, it does start to look a little bit more seasonal. We're back with our highs at least low 90s. Feel like temperatures will be hotter as well. And then we'll just kind of see our generic pop-up summer thunderstorms mainly late into the day by Saturday and Sunday. But hopefully you're having a great start to the week. We'll have another update for you coming up on News 12 at 11.